Okay, where am I going? You tell me. Send me a directory. Don't do it and you can see that.
I don't understand that, hun. I am not dumb. I am not typing anything beyond this point, am I?
I didn't know.
I know what I'm doing. Oh, I gotta turn off a sign in the top right. Oh, never mind. Hold on. It's just gonna kill that.
Playing hooky? I wasn't even paying attention to whatever that was. You actually had.
Doesn't matter.
You actually had. You actually had a little sign that said playing hooky?
Yeah, I did, but it didn't matter because we could play.
Big Rat!
Didn't get to play hooky tonight.
Oh, I do not believe you.
No hooky tonight. I can't play hooky.
Tonight.
No.
Tonight.
Right.
Which means you have, because your parents are coming home a day early.
Yeah.
But you have been playing hooky. Cam was so right. You have been playing hooky.
I'm looking for it too, and I'm not seeing it, Fire Red Lily. I don't know where I'm looking for that.
She sent it to me directly.
Well, send it to me directly. Fire Red Lily already sent it to me.
Well, pay attention then.
She just sent it to me. Yeah, I can't play hooky tonight.
You get to have your wife in bed with you again. That should not be oh darn, I can't play hooky tonight.
Are we really doing this again? Are we really? No, not that. Not that, hun.
What?
Look at my screen. I swear, every year.
I got it too. Warning, warning, warning. The excessive dog control will be activated in 10 minutes. Warning, warning, warning.
Try again. Thank you, Fire Red Lily.
Oh, Lily has the power. I was about to start typing to Armo directly.
He doesn't seem to be responding right now.
Okay, me too, me too, me too. Me too.
Wait, she didn't get you?
Oh, Lucy's damn near been tackling me, the big old bulldog.
Seth's final video escape room with Argus goes to our phone. She chatted and met.
And should be Honey Play, capital H, capital P. All right, so they are 10 minutes out.
That's better.
Maybe. I could log into the other server and look at what my name shows up as. I'll make sure there's no. Oh, it might be Honey Plays. It might have an S. It might have an S. I'm sorry. My brain, I'm having a really hard time functioning, man. Like, no joke. Which is why, between this and the pain in my back today, Pack's like, let's just order. Does not have a nest. That player does not exist. Okay. I'm gonna log on to Mindcrack channel.
Oh.
Honey, play! Capital H, capital P.
Yeah, it looks like you just got added.
I'm just glad that I gave her the right information. It still says I'm not whitelisted. Why don't you get the tour?
Okay, hold on. Go to the Mindcrack server, please.
I just did. And I pulled up my name.
Now I'll look at it.
Okay. Capital H, capital P, 2 N's.
Oh, come on! Fire a lily. I think when you're reloading the whitelist, it's undoing us or something.
If you can get on, do the tour.
I
I'll
can't.
cut around here. Oh, I thought you were on for a little bit.
I was. You are not whitelisted on this server.
Maybe it's scrubbing it itself after a minute. The server will be there. We can always make this get fixed and do it again. We could do it Saturday. We could do it next week.
Poked Armo.
Yeah, that's fine. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm just trying to finish eating before it goes in.
So there's no hurry then. You're fine.
Also, your folks will be home and
Then all chaos and stuff will happen, yes.
they will want to talk to at least one of us, if not both, briefly.
Whatever. We have now both poked Armo directly then.
I was gonna say, she said poking Armo directly.
I just said both poked.
I know, but
That was
I
a
thought
good
when
one.
you said poking Armo, I thought you were reading what she said.
Nope. Both poked. Armo is responding.
Two minutes to the dog excessive alarm activation.
Should be fixed in the next 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go bug you on the Mindcrack server. And then the doggening will happen.
And when the
I will go upstairs
happens, we will have
for a short break. Maybe it's a 5-minute, 10-minute normal break.
We're gonna have to see the folks. They've been gone for a week. They're gonna want an update on all things.
Yeah. But we'll try to make it brief because we are live and we will see them because they live here.
Oh gosh.
You know, I am really surprised because I'm not that surprised. I'm slightly surprised. Because after how many years have we been doing Mindcrack? How many donation servers have we done? And how many times have I visited them? And how many times have I not been whitelisted? Because I guarantee all these numbers are very similar.
Honestly, I'm not sure why all of my crackers aren't just default.
For a while, they kept spelling my name wrong. Which is just... It's almost more insulting.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And I hear it. That is the... I hear the... The garage door openeth. I'm pretty sure that for this year, it's had to just be those two UHCs, unfortunately.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that next year it's not going to be a big one. Just this year, it couldn't be. We had too much stuff going on. Oh. That's right. I did a lighting test in here.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to stare at this block, and I will be back in a bit.
Maybe I'll be bionic by the time the next marathon starts.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have services that they said is going to happen anytime now.
For the last 2 years.
Freaking bull crap. Okay. Be right back. And I didn't do the be right back screen because I'm a dummy.
Hi, Pack.
Hi.
I'm just in here briefly. I will have to go make my food in a bit, but... Posted the donor server info in both of your chats in case any streamians want to play.
Hey, what do you know? I'm allowed in again.
Yeah.
Now let's see if Hun is allowed in.
Yeah, apparently the Nerds Care whitelist was overwriting it every 5 minutes.
Well, the frick.
And you weren't on that one. So Armo added you to that one.
And like I said...
And Honey.
You know, after all these years... All these years.
That's okay. I'm adding it to my checklist for next time when Armo asks if we're ready. If the build server, if the donor server is done and asks the build team if it's ready, I'm going to be like,
Mindcrackers and their friends added to the whitelist.
That is on my
Specifically
task
Pack
list
and
now.
probably Hun.
Yep, that is on
they
my
are
task
almost
list
always
now.
on there.
Yep, that is on the checklist now.
Yes,
I have
that
added
is a good thing to add to the checklist.
Alright. Need to permit Armo's name in Pack's chat again. Okay, let me jump to the hub where you're gonna be. Instead of playing around in survival where I've been. Yeah, Typhoon Gunner had a lot of fun putting the campsite and the King of the Ladder together. Okay, so you are still getting pumpkined. Alright. That command block must have been carried over. I just peeked over and I was like, oh, he has pumpkins. Does my screen freeze or? Yes, okay. My stream froze. I was just like, Pack is staring at me, very unimpressed.
I was telling Armo basically the same thing. Like, you know, at some point I'm gonna log on. Probably. Yes. Yeah.
I found the third Easter egg finally.
I mean,
I knew there was a third one.
That way, there's two of you that might remember it next time. That's all I'm thinking. All right, now, yeah, NJ Sano's here. Man, I wish I could have the time to like. I actually love camping, and I haven't gone camping in so long. I'm kind of afraid of camping now. It's
So,
been
Pack.
literal decades.
Yeah. Camping is fun, but it requires being able to take time off and go camping.
Yeah. Or have people pay for it.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that's a loophole, evidently. You can, if you pay for people to go camping, that seems to work.
So there are 3 Easter egg buttons scattered about that will award you a gold nugget, an iron nugget, and a diamond, respectively.
So this must be the same server and must be the same world because, yeah, like you said, I'm still.
We kept the same baseline world. I wasn't sure how much would remain, and we basically cleaned out the interior and leveled the mansion and rebuilt a bunch.
Also, so probably it's the same surrounding.
Yes, it's the
mountains.
same surrounding command blocks. Although we killed 3 of them, we just didn't kill that one apparently. So I wasn't sure which ones got destroyed because we had to kill all the ones that were doing the particle effects in the mansion. So he must have hid that one better. We couldn't find it.
There's a sheep. So did they get to build this year, or I'm assuming this is the hub, right? Just the hub.
Yeah, this is just the hub. Yeah, that was all we actually built this year. Otherwise, we were just taking the other spawns and putting them in place. We did have to do a little bit of terraforming and survival to make it match with where we put it. Like, this is all new. The museum exhibits were carried over, but the flooring's all new. The walls here are new. All of the little mini builds here, like Sakana's gardens, are new. Scubble's trail ruins are new. All of these cherry trees are new. The campsite's new, and King of the Ladder is new.
It's a lot. It's new.
A lot of it is new. Yes. We kept the beach, the ship, the airplane, and the mountains. Everything else is pretty much fresh.
What's the ladder thing?
They wanted a drying rack. I think was what Scubble said that was supposed to be.
A drying rack.
I don't know why. Scubble built it. I didn't want to question it after a point.
Scubble, I'm questioning it. Okay, don't tell Hun what that is. I want her to guess.
Okay.
Because I want to see what she thinks it is. Because I know what she's not going to say it is.
Now, type something really quick. I want to see how you show up in the chat if you have the correct user group. You should.
I do. That
Beautiful.
carried over.
Yeah, because Honey's carried over too in that case.
Good.
So that's something. That part of the configuration happened.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff just carried over, just not the whitelist. You know, the part that lets us get on. Just that detail.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was gold nuggets.
There's iron, gold, and a diamond.
I see.
There's 3 different ones. You found one.
Coconuts. Going off about Lucy.
Yeah, Ren had to be whitelisted as well. I was still on the whitelist, but I'm also admin on this server, so...
That'd be kind of weird if you weren't.
Right. We had a lot of the bugs from last year come back too, with the builders and myself as admin being immune to the game mode switching when we switched worlds.
Hey, Pack Rat?
That had to get fixed again.
Yeah.
I had my whole donut.
It was a half. It was a whole half, hon.
It was okay. A whole. I had a whole half donut.
It was a very tasty whole half.
Donut. Okay.
I also had the whole half, but I knew that I was going to have the whole half.
Hey, I see an arrow. I see one of those giant. Ah! Ew! I smushed you on my vote.
Hun. You just screamed into the mic again.
Exclamation point ears.
Thank you so much. I should have expected that when you came back. I don't know why, but I should always expect that. Problem
what
is that
kind
you
of currency
can't.
do they use in space? Starbucks. Okay. The donor server will be up for at least a month, potentially 2. Aw, yeah.
Yep. I have heard a rumor that it might be up for 2 months.
Wait, Armo got dressed? Oh, this isn't a real Armo.
Didn't he get dressed up for the fancy night at the Mindcrack thing too?
No, but
So
I mean, I was looking
he got
at
more
him.
dressed than I did.
He did.
Which is not hard.
He had a suit. He had a suit.
I'm just stealthily spying on Honey. Hiding on the server.
Okay.
So you're here now. Hun's here now. Okay, good.
Yeah, she's in front of Armo.
That's a back rat. Wait, that's not you.
I was wondering where I was here. Haven't run into me yet.
Is that you? No, they're moving. That's creepy.
Yeah, not everybody is here.
Why do you have sweet potato pie on your head?
Because we didn't break that command block, apparently.
Yeah, that's from last year. I can't get rid of this either.
That's amazing. Hey, don't spam me with it.
I can't get rid of it. It's just there.
Well, now I can't get rid of it because you spammed me with them.
Hi.
He has sweet potato pie on his head.
Yep, that too.
It's pumpkin pie, but yes, close enough.
Pumpkin pie. Of course it's pumpkin pie. It's a server. What am I saying? Alright. I put down my plate.
Is it done?
There's just a little bit of rice left.
Okay.
Life's short. We had dessert first. They brought us back a ginormous Boston cream from Boston.
Sakana sweet potato pie always sounds yummy. I mean, I that's the thing that I'd always want but never get. That's the dream thing. You see lots of pumpkin pie. You don't see a lot of sweet potato pie. Hun,
Alright.
Hun,
What?
Hun,
What?
come here.
Also, I'm not sure what game mode y'all spawned in on, but if you are an adventurer and you would like to fly about, you should be able to do /game mode.
Oh, I'm in creative. I switched myself to that.
Yeah, I think by
Okay,
default.
don't say
it
anything,
puts you in
Lily.
adventure.
Is this a jungle gym? Oh, this is a parkour thing. Oh no. Almost looks like a boot. So I
was wondering what you would see those as when you came in.
Well, they look like a boot or a jungle gym. I could see it being like that lifty uppy to let me get squished, or to let me get up high.
It's a drying rack.
Is a what?
The ladder was apparently the closest block that could be found to make a little drying rack rail thing.
I can see it.
You didn't when you got here.
I didn't. No. No, drying rack was not what screamed at me.
And admittedly, I wasn't on here as much as I would have liked during the 24 hours we had to build this.
Oh, that was so crazy.
That sounds familiar.
I was here for 14 of it, maybe? Maybe a little bit more?
Oh, they're going to make us do that again this year in April, aren't they?
Odds are good.
Maybe we could be judges this year. Maybe we could be retired to judges. I would be fine with that.
Yeah, I think that should be what y'all push for.
They don't want, you know, like the winning team.
Right, we won 3 times in a row. It's someone else's turn, right?
Right. That's just it. You should be promoted to judge.
Mindcrack had 3 teams the first year, and we killed it. We basically won across the board. Mindcrack was then put together for 1 team in the last 2 years, and we killed it. Let someone else try.
Yeah.
Let me judge. I'll be harsh.
All right.
I know what can be done.
So.
All right, show us all things.
So, honey, before you do anything else, Packrat's already found 1. There are 3 Easter eggs scattered throughout this little lobby world.
I can get rid of it. Well, he kept saying he couldn't.
You can also do a /clear. It's just they'll come back to him because the command block targets him.
Wait, is this for me, Ma? Oh, Ma just gave me a caramel apple. From Boston.
The shield is so distracting. Freaking heck! It's just sitting in the lower left on my screen. It's just I don't even wear a shield in the regular game because actually I usually just have something else in my offhand instead. Not that the shield bothers me that much in the regular game.
Something else in your offhand, the lever.
How many more do you have, honey?
A lot. He filled my inventory, the jerk.
Well, you can do /clear to empty your inventory. You don't actually need the world selector. You can just talk to the NPC. Or I can copy the one I have in my hand to give to you. So, it's all good. So, as I was saying, there are 3 Easter eggs in the form of blocks with buttons on them, scattered throughout. They will give you an iron nugget, a gold nugget, and a diamond, respectively.
Okay.
So if you would like to explore, you can try to find those.
And they're... Every time I see you with that fucking fire, you're gonna kill me. Okay, so we can...
They're all in this world. You don't have to switch worlds.
Okay. And it's a block by
It's a block with a button on it. No, they're going to be buttons, and some of them, when you press, do things.
Got one.
I got one. But I have... wait, no I don't. That's when you find them all. I had to find them all. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, like there are several buttons, but only some of them give you a thing.
They're birch buttons. There are 5 birch buttons. I found the birch button to click.
I cannot confirm that they are all birch.
Well, the sign said there are 5 birch buttons. Can you find them?
The sign says...
Oh, there's a sign that says there's 5 now. Okay, that's new. That I was not told about.
Yeah, over there in the cave. I tried to turn... I found a button. I thought I found a button, and I went to turn it in.
That's where they hit the sign. Okay.
And it said... There are 5 birch buttons. Come back and push this button when you found them all. So the button I thought I found was actually the button when you find them all.
Button.
Yep.
Button.
I had wondered if they were going to do something in here. I'd suggested they could, but no one told me they did, so there we go. So they did indeed add another secret. So I've only found 3 out of 5 then. I have 2 more to find.
When I hadn't seen Moonlit for a couple of weeks, I saw her, and I was telling Midlet to move over, scoot your butt. She said, scoot your booch, scoot your butt. I'm like, that's right, scoot your booch. And once I said it, she just giggled. Like, I haven't heard that in forever, Grandma. Well, a couple of weeks, but...
Well, in a 5-year-old's eyes, that's forever.
Right, and since we're not living there, she's not hearing me constantly, you know. Scoot over. Scoot your butt. Scoot your booch. Scooch. I haven't found any. I found the button when you find the buttons, and I haven't found the buttons.
That's the only button. That's the button I haven't found.
Wait, I found
I can give you a hint for one.
I got
That's
one.
not this one.
I got one.
Yeah, I've already done this one.
Okay, I have not found a matching button yet.
So, Han,
Yeah.
there are a couple
over
of
here?
special builds here that are maze-like structures.
Oh, the faces on the souls. Oh, I love that.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, they're
And your
not going to put them
buttons up
places
here.
where people can't go, hopefully.
I'm gonna find a button in here. It'd be a great place for a button. Button.
Considering how much of a pain this was to move and re-waterlog, I hope they didn't put a button in here.
You're like, shush. No button.
Move and re-waterlog?
The fountain.
Set the water, yeah.
Yeah, because when we moved it, the water didn't all want to place nicely. Because it's water in Minecraft.
So you said you have found all 5?
No, I found 3. I didn't realize there were 2 more that they'd hidden.
Well, Pat just said that the only one he hasn't found is the one that I found.
I have found 4 buttons, but I
Oh.
got an iron, an iron nugget, a gold nugget, a diamond, and a netherite.
Okay, I just got the netherite.
I've got an iron.
So I'm just missing the emerald, which is also the one Pack's missing, I believe. Is that correct?
So there's supposed to be 5 different ones.
Yeah, that's what the tunnel says. That's what Honey
Okay.
was saying earlier.
I didn't read any of the tunnel.
Yeah, I didn't know it was there until Honey mentioned it, because they left that out of our briefing.
I got the daggum button.
They left that out of our briefing.
How very, very dare they?
Sakuna says, apologies for making you replace all the water.
It happens.
Would that be Sakana or Zakuna?
Sakana.
Sakana.
You said Sakuna.
Did I say Sakuna? I didn't say Sakuna.
It's
Where's
Pack Rat.
Sakuna?
Are you really surprised? Alright, now I found all 5.
Oh, Pack.
They're not actually that hard to find.
I want to tell the faux pas the preacher did on Sunday. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
What did he say? I don't remember.
He said the death and erection instead of the death and resurrection.
So, Honey,
And he didn't even realize he said erection instead of resurrection. He just
come back to the museum with Armo.
okay.
I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'll show you the one that Pack probably has already. Or one of them, the iron.
I have the iron.
Or, not the iron, I think it's the gold. Yeah, because I was right next to you when you got the iron. So it's not that one.
Sorry. I accidentally
Yeah,
went
the
to
gold.
come back to you and I accidentally came across another area.
That's fine.
No, and now I want to.
Oh, Honey has found... Oh, Honey, turn around.
What?
You just passed one.
I what?
You passed the one that Pack's missing.
I what?
Yeah.
Dadgummit.
You
No
just
cheating.
passed it. That one was really obvious, too.
What?
All done.
Yeah, Pax found it now.
Dang it. Backrat.
Honey, as a hint, the block that the birch button is on corresponds to what you get when you press the button. So the things that you can get from pressing a button are iron, gold, diamond, netherite, or emerald.
What? What?
So you're looking for a block in that area that is one of those things.
But
And you know it's not iron because you found that one.
Because I got iron. Whoa.
So you're looking for either gold, netherite, diamond, or emerald.
But Trina!
Oh, honey.
I
Keep going.
I don't see it. Holy crap! Holy crap! Is it shiny? Okay, I got an emerald. Wow, that was amazing. The button just jumped out and bit me.
Alright, so now you need a few more.
Where do I bring it?
Into the tunnel in the back
tunnel.
right corner.
Back right corner is a tunnel.
Oh, wow. I'm a dork.
So over by the museum and then look against the...
Suddenly I'm tired, hon. We had a long day, didn't we?
So, honey, let's take a visit to the beach.
Oh, okay. I was about to check out this because there's gold.
Well, that's King of the Ladder, which is going to be more fun with more than one person there.
I know. I was just literally looking for buttons on the gold because I saw a shiny and went shiny. Okay.
A button on the King of the Ladder would make it really difficult to play King of the Ladder on that side.
But down at the bottom, I meant there was gold at the base.
There's a button in the bottom.
Oh.
There are, but they're not the...
Yeah, there's that button. I saw that button.
Those should not match the buttons in the...
Whoa! That got me up!
Yeah, it's your up button, honey.
It's my up button. I like an up button.
I added it just for you.
I love me an up button. Yes! Yes! Okay, we're gonna go to the beach. Oh, yeah. I saw those structures over there. I was gonna go look at that next. So... Packrat, do you know? You probably know this, but don't remember. Do you want to know the story of the up button? Let's go up.
Unable to the up button, sure.
Yeah.
Basically, able to open game mode switch or no permission. Okay.
Ooh! I got another right.
Okay.
Lifeguard. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was from last season.
Oh shit.
We just kept it because
oh shit.
It's amazing. Yeah, the same thing with the plane. We kept them both because they're really cool.
Right?
Oh.
All right.
Shit. Okay.
Hon, stop it. Really?
It's so cool.
All right.
First thing I saw.
There we go. Now I can rest.
You turned it in.
No, I still know where I'm turning it in, but I could take a break now.
So Packrat. You sure it has to do with the very long day and not? Oh, hi, shiny. And nothing to do with playing hockey.
What are you talking about, hun?
It didn't give me a thingy. Oh, I thought that would give me a diamond.
It's supposed to.
It's out.
Okay.
It cheated. It cheated me out of
Let
my diamond.
me take a peek, because that should be. Yeah, there's a block there.
I touch button.
No diamond for you.
Lily is hunting to figure out the problem. I touched a diamond and went, wait, there's no diamond. So, Meteor insisted that I do this map with him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a parkour adventure map.
Mm-hmm.
And I did pretty good with yay! Look at that! I have a diamond! I don't know where that came from. But I did
We'll
touch
see
a
if that
button.
works, because the command should have been working.
I touched a button multiple times on a diamond block.
Yeah, we'll see if that works, but
So
I mean,
there
it
still
should
needs to
have
be-
given you one.
It should have.
Very
It's sort of
strange that it
strange.
didn't.
So I need to have a button on gold then, because I have the iron, the netherite, the diamond, and the
Yep.
diamond, and the
I found it.
Blaine, the Blaine. Okay, so we were doing this, and there was this one area that was stupid hard. Stupid hard.
Mm-hmm.
And oh well, hello, pretty golds everywhere. And
They're not buttons.
I'm looking a
It's
little
not
more
buttons.
closely at these golds.
You can't find it.
Shut your face.
No button for you.
I have a lily guide. Are you kidding me?
I'm just
Hey,
pointing
Lily
in a general
cheater.
direction and not.
You have
telling
a
her where it
Lily
is.
cheater.
I'm
No,
just
I-
positioning myself in the general area of them, and she has to
Uh-huh.
search from there.
Oh yeah, honey.
Yeah.
I brought Calypso down to the office area.
yeah.
Lucy came down with her. Just a few minutes ago, I heard Ma open the door. And, Lucy, come on up, Lucy. Come here, little boy. Come here, I want to give you pets, Lucy. Hey, there's so much gold here. There's gold in them there floors.
Gold everywhere.
It's
Okay.
almost like it contrasts really well with the formal colors of Extra Life.
Maybe.
Could there be?
Sakuna.
So you just said Sakuna again.
That's what Sakuna. That's what Sakana typed. Sakuna.
Hakuna Matata?
Sakana. Sakana.
For the rest of your days. There's nothing. There's no gold here. So I peeked in here. I didn't see any special blocks besides the froggy lights. So there's one area that was really stinking hard, and I went, you know what? It was towards the end of the night. I was tired. I kept falling down, and he made me start at the front. I'm like, and so I just started going.
Did you still not find it, honey?
I
Did
did
you
not
get it?
find it. I went in here.
Follow to completion here.
Follow me where I go. What I
This
do.
is the mindfulness
I know.
maze.
Make a part of you to be a part of me. Follow me. I didn't go in the middle. Up and down, all the way and
Well, then
all
you didn't
around.
complete the maze, no, did you?
Oh! I found it! It didn't give me a thing.
Is it because I'm too close? Here, let me move away. Try again.
It says no honeys. Wait, I know why. I
Why?
know why.
Is she in the wrong game mode?
Do it.
Oh!
Oh, it's giving it to Pack. Because even in spectator.
Right.
Was it giving
'cause I'm in
everything to
her
you?
head.
Oh, well, it's all it's Packrat's fault.
It's Packrat's fault. Rat.
What I do though? I didn't mean anything.
What's in your head?
You think it would count spectators? That's stupid.
Well, I didn't write it.
Okay, I don't know.
And then
And
over
everybody
here-
else doesn't have permission to change game modes here. Everybody else would be an adventure.
Well, you know I'm gonna be here.
This way. Back this way.
That's the back left. You said the back right.
It's when I am standing in the hub where you spawn in, it is the back and to the right.
Well, but by the map, it's to the left.
Well, the map is upside down. I don't have control over that.
The map is to the north.
We got to enter the hideout of justice. The hideout of justice that has all the bloody things.
He would have a command block in his hand.
All the things. That's awesome. Nebris.
I see.
Welcome to the hideout of justice. So you sure you're tired from our crazy days, or are you tired from what?
I've been a good newbie. I haven't done anything wrong this week. I don't know what you're talking about. People are lying and telling fibs about me.
Playing.
I have slept great this week.
So, Pack.
Yeah.
Do you like this?
The area here?
The pot with the flower in it.
Yes.
That's cool, yeah. Isn't it supposed to do that?
Currently, it was supposed to update to do that, yes.
Is that a pot in the pot?
Uh-huh.
I
like the warden picture on it. That's the best picture I've seen on the pot.
Yeah.
The picture pot, the warden picture pot.
I was checking the paintings. I wanted to see if there was a yumpie, but there was no yumpie any. This is a perfect spot for a sneaky thing.
No yumpie
we're already in the sneaky thing.
That's true.
No, you can't yawn, hon. It's my job to yawn.
Oh my gosh, so exhausted.
Yeah. I just dropped my stuff in the hoppers. It doesn't really matter.
We may have discovered sometime earlier today that the folks were heading home, and Hun started doing the cleanings and stuff like that, and I was already kind of tired, and we already had stuff to do today.
And I had a hard time trying to rest.
Hun.
Because higher, Hun?
Because my back did not let up.
It's a slidey table.
Yeah, but why though?
Because my back's owie, it needs to get...
No, the sliding table, hun.
Because it's a pool table, and so we used ice, so you can actually, like, throw your...
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be a card table.
It's a pool table. It's got the corner pockets. It's just not long enough to have the other pockets.
Yeah.
It's a billiards table.
With 4 pockets and square.
Oh, give it a rest.
Well, that's what threw me off. I mean, it's not that unusual for a poker thing to have little pockets and things in the corners where people sit. So that's what I thought it was.
No, it's a billiards table.
He is a card guy at heart.
It's the same setup for the billiards table that we had in the mansion. It's just shorter because they had to make it shorter to fit.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
Anyway.
That shorter makes all the difference.
Well,
we need to make his hideout 2 blocks longer, 3 blocks longer, so that we can make a proper table.
Oh my. Honey.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
We
so...
are getting our tour. where... Bye, Nebs. Hi, Stub.
So if you open your player list with tab or whatever you have it bound to, this is the last cool thing about this area.
Okay.
Notice there are numbers there, yes?
Yes.
That number is the amount of time you've spent on the top of King of the Ladder.
Oh, I was gonna say,
that's cool.
Really? What have you been doing?
Sitting on top of the ladder during the UHC is taunting people to come knock me off.
Yeah, I saw that. She did.
Uncontested.
Heck.
Yeah.
So you know when you asked me if I would go grunt with you last night?
Uh-huh.
Well, in Discord, there was a request from Media User, I believe, for someone to please go clip 5 hours and like 7 minutes in. And Sultana went, "You mean this?" And clipped it. Followed by Doe Ride going, "Wow, that happened," or something to that effect. So just so you know, that grunting session.
Wait, well, come here and look down on this, hon. Look down on it.
Okay.
Look down. Doesn't it look like a rose?
It does look like a rose. It
Isn't
didn't look
that
like.
cool?
Oh,
Hmm.
wait, what is this block?
That's ancient debris. That's what you use to get netherite. You need 4 to make 1 netherite ingot.
That's specifically from your resource pack.
Yes, it is.
But this part looks like it's inside of a log.
Oh wait, I don't know what it looks like on your stream. Let me look it through. Can I look it through your eyes? Hold on, let me look at it. Good. No, it still looks the same.
How come this one looks skinny and this one looks fat?
That's because the walls are actually trap doors, hon.
Yeah, it's
That's
cutting into
partially
it.
inlaid into the trap door. Yeah, look. See?
Oh. I'm like, this one looks skinny. And this one looks fat. It's a square, right? I'm like, ain't it supposed to be a square? Because like I started to say this one's on a different side as the other one, but then I'm like, no, because if it's a square, no matter where you turn it, it should be the same. Okay.
I got to put that.
Okay.
No, Mixie, I was an adventure same as everybody else when I was on King the Ladder. I wouldn't cheat like that.
She was just trying to goad folks on.
I was just trying to goad people into joining, yeah. Because I'm really bad at King of the Ladder. Like, I am notoriously bad at King of the Ladder.
I was too busy. I may have been very busy in both UHCs.
There's also all the clips of the explosion and the clip of the explosion where you were just getting the region and then where'd you go?
So if you head back to the middle,
He disappeared.
you come this way.
He disappeared before my very eyes.
I used the compass.
Yeah, he
I don't
used
have
it
the
to
compass.
do /hub probably. Or to another world possibly.
I didn't get to use the compass because I cleared my inventory. Because somebody filled my inventory, you jerk. That is very high.
Yeah, you can also use /hub to get back to the hub. That command does work.
I have
King of the Ladder is extremely tall.
It is nauseatingly tall. Oh my gosh.
It was twice as tall before I told them to cut it in half. It was
No.
taller.
Thank you for telling them to yeah.
It was taller. It went up to build height initially.
Backrat,
Yeah,
I may not make it to 10.
I may not make
no.
it to 10.
Like seriously, we had an appointment today.
What is going on, hon? We're not usually this bad. What the frick?
I know, man.
I'm sorry, Lily. We're trying. We're trying so hard.
He
We
was.
got so far.
I actually told him when we were coming home. I literally was like,
She did. I didn't get her.
I'm really, really glad that you're driving.
Do you know how tired it is? She is. She didn't sing that.
I thought it. Because in the end, it didn't really matter.
I was waiting for silence so I could chime in with it. So. Oh, good.
Waiting for silence.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen.
Not when there's a hunt around.
I figured there'd be a moment where you would both yawn, and that would be my chance.
I don't.
Well, I mean, that's possible.
Jeez, who did that? I had my hands off the thing and everything. Lily, by your silence, I mean it's you.
I mean, it's really easy to tell who it is if you open the player list and numbers ticking up. So yeah.
Is this the season, our current season map copy over for survival?
It is a new seed. It is a new seed. It is not the seed.
Are you sure it's not the same seed?
I am very sure.
Okay, I will confirm this because if we go this way,
I literally
I think over here there would have been.
If it is the same seed, then both Soccer and Typhoon hit upon the same seed without knowing each other's seed, which would be very impressive.
You already got down before I could knock your face. Get back up here and let me knock your face. Get up here and let me knock your face. I want to knock your face.
There's a blossoming area over there.
Face.
I looked away and I fell down. I told you, I'm really bad at getting the ladder. I will knock myself off of the ladder. Quite of it.
Oh, Lily by Lily. Lily by Lily. Guess what?
What?
I have had several people. Midlet loves her Mardi Gras beads from you.
Oh.
And she still has some. Because I tried to keep her to 1 or 2 at a time. And they do last a bit before they break.
Yeah.
Some of them have been completely devoid of paint by the time they're gone.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
But several people have commented in the last 2 weeks with all the different doctor's appointments and crap. Several nurses and doctors have commented and basically gone, "Oh, I love your necklace. I love your beads." And then she points to me or something. And a couple of times I've said, "Those are real Mardi Gras beads." And because one girl started it, she said, "Oh, those look like Mardi Gras beads." I said, "Actually, they are real Mardi Gras beads." "Have you been to Mardi Gras? I love Mardi Gras." I said, "No, but we had some sent out to us." She goes, "Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know you could do that." I sense face smacks. I'm like, wait. I'm on the corner. I can't. Aw, dang it. I was on the corner and it would not let me shimmy to one side or the other. I suddenly heard, like, laddering. I'm like, wait.
I waited a good 10 seconds, too, just crouched behind you for you to notice.
I sense a disturbance in the lily. I kept trying to grab the side and get back up, but I rode the edge all the way down.
Sometimes that's how it works, and you just have to up button so that you can start from the bridge again.
Up
button.
So, pick it! The up button! Basically, I got pissed. And I finally made him be like, okay, if you make every hurdle that you make it past, we don't have to go back to the very beginning. We can go from there. And so because I refused to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm like, no, I made that one, and I made that one, and I made that one. Teleport me up. So finally, after all the winding and the fits, he started teleporting me up to him and he was trying to make it go quicker. So he would just teleport me to him. So then I get to another spot and I just started going up. And that's all I did. Up. And he actually put a button for me to hit it and go up to the last save spot. Wah! Holy crap! On the corner of my eye, I saw the teleport.
There you go, honey.
Yeah. Wait! No! I was shifted and I whacked your face. Cheats and hacks. She's got sticky shoes. She's using Inspector Gadget. She's using this form of sticky shoes. Up, up. Ah! Ew. Not gonna say the bad word. Not
What were you going to say that sounded like that?
Wow.
Hun!
In all love, you witch.
Okay. But that's not what we heard.
That was not what I was gonna say. I said I'm not gonna say the bad word. Yeah. Oh, the meat slaps. No, I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge. Ah! Okay. It wasn't glory. Okay. So, I just kept saying up. And he's like, is that what I've got devolved to? Because he was just up arrowing the command down, teleport me to him. Up! Up, meteor! Up! And that's the up button. But the thing is instead of it coming like as, at least in my memory, and instead of it coming across as like grouchy and annoying and all that stuff, we'd sort of devolved into giggles. I see you. I see you on the Ah, dang it. It just evolved into a bunch of giggles. And up, meteor.
Whoa.
It's like, you can do it, hun.
I'm so glad you're playing here right now, hon. Because I'm just conking.
I'm trying so hard. Ah! Did you fly out and get me out of the corner?
No, I'm in adventure mode. I couldn't play if I wanted to. I'm in adventure mode.
Doride has a request, hun.
What?
Doride would like rock salt.
What the hell was
That was a very garbled rock salt. Ooh.
Yes.
Did Discord do some alterations on that one?
Oh,
Yes, it did.
That was like that was devilish.
I'm sure you like that then.
No, that was creepy.
Let's see if I go back here and go. Rock salt.
Okay, that time you just got like rock salt. Oh, so that at least just cut in and out with the first time?
Well, okay, but every time I do it, it hurts my voice a little bit, so I'm only going to do it one more time.
Do it. Maybe then
You
learn.
usually want to protect my voice from rock salt.
Hopefully that you will learn. Use your voice for good.
Rock salt. Rock salt.
You might have killed Honey, though, right? If she doesn't get out of this hiccup loop.
Salt of rock. Salty.
Okay.
Ever so salty.
Stop it.
No.
Alright, Honey, I gave you my world selector. So you have one now?
Wait, but now you don't have one.
That's okay.
I don't want to take your stuff, Lily. I love you.
I have admin commands. I can warp whenever I want.
So do we.
Do we?
Fine.
Creative survival hub. So
Besides, it gives you a new one in each world, so it just means I only don't have it here.
do we?
No grunting tonight, right? I guess we're not. There's no other worms here to grunt. That's a different game.
No one's
We
really
don't
built
grunt
anything
in
on creative
here.
yet. So there's not much there.
Nobody's done anything in the creative world.
Barely anyone's logged on, which is really sad. Why I kind of wanted people to come visit so people knew it
Well,
existed.
to be fair, we now have a Mindcrack server.
Well, also we didn't get to do the whole week while we were there, where they could just sort of be on doing stuff while they watched all the goofiness.
Also, this is
Yeah.
a little bit more financially feasible for folks who can't shell out $25 a month. This is literally a one-time $10
Yeah.
donation. A little more financially accessible.
But a lot of the people are on there, and they've had their fill, and they're sick of us.
Well, and that's why I'm playing on the survival part of the donor server, because it started with the 1.20.2 World Gen, which is nice. So you start with the bonus diamond ore generation.
Lily,
Yeah.
I have a complaint.
Oh no.
Lily.
What?
The
I
frick.
feel like grunting tonight. Like grunting tonight.
Why are these not lined up to the borders? The chunks. They're not lined up to chunk borders at all.
I didn't do that.
But whomever did, these are
that is
so wrong.
That is the plot squared plugin that determines where those go.
Well, it did a crappy ass job. What
And
the
it depends
hell?
And it depends on the plot size, because if the plot sizes are not exactly a chunk, then they won't line up.
Well, you can make them 4 chunks. They should have been 4 chunks. Or they should have been 9 chunks. 1 chunk, 4 chunk, 9 chunk, squares. Why aren't they squares with the chunks?
9 chunk more?
What?
1 chunk, 4 chunk, 9.
1 chunk, 4 chunk, 9 chunk, 16 chunk, yeah. 25 chunk.
Well, and part of the problem is the plots are 32 by 32, but the roads.
Well, you account for that.
The roads are gonna make every other one off, Pack Rat.
Just make it more.
Yeah, Pack Rat.
Make it 9 chunk and subtract the roads.
Do you know the great thing about your... People can make it sharp so easy. Like, she's just like, Pack Rat. She says it quick and slightly down. And then look at Arcus. He's like, Pack Rat, Pack Rat. All they have to do really is just say it fast, and it can be so insulting.
I mean, that's every name, honestly. If you say it fast enough and with the right pitch.
It sounds...
No, it's hard to say honey mean.
Honey.
This is so bad.
Honey. I know, I'm serious.
I was really tempted to do it, but honey hasn't made me angry. Honey hasn't
Soundbite. Oh, that was a good one. That was the perfect soundbite right there. That was perfect.
Saying soundbite.
Oh,
but it is a soundbite.
We're at cards, and he's like, "You're adorable."
Because you are. That's why they all watch you too, because you're adorable.
Yeah.
You can't deny your adorableness. You live off of it.
Other channel, other table looked over like, the hell's happening over there? The whole table turned over here because I was giggling. But to be fair, we were all laughing. I was just the loudest laugher. And one of the guys that we were playing with, Alton, he was like, he's tickling her. He's tickling his wife right across. He's long arms. He's tickling her. Like,
these are not 32 by 32.
Okay.
What are you looking at?
I counted the interior, which was 30 by 30, and then with the walls. Should have been 2 more.
Because If you start over in this corner, starts right on the line of the chunk board, and the chunk borders are 16 by 16, right?
Yeah, I was counting the walls.
It's a 1, 2, so that's 16, 32, 48, 49,
Okay, so
50, 51. They're 52 by 52. Well, 50 by
Okay.
50 if you take out the
Okay.
smooth stone. But this hurts my head. This is so bad. Why? But just chunks.
Would it make you feel better if I merged some of them together?
No.
Okay.
No, they need to be the right size. It hurts me.
I can't do that.
Sakana's area. Sakana built something.
Sakana built a miniature of the lobby, yeah.
Oh, it's the whole lobby?
Mm-hmm.
There's no mountains.
The inside of the lobby.
Let's all go.
There's no ship.
Lobby.
That's not the inside of the lobby.
That's part of the lobby. This is the lobby.
The water is part of the border because normal people can't get to the ship. They get teleported before they get there. You can't go out that far in the water as a normal person.
It was very important to include the spinny thing.
Well, yeah, that's Sakana's mind.
I know.
It's very important.
It was very important to include the spinny thing and represent it very well, although there's no button in the center.
Pat,
Yes.
Yeah.
your dad's neck is sore, and he said he should have had you rub it. So just so you know.
Okay.
And I remember that because I just snapped up from my head, lolling way down to the side, going, "Ow, that hurts."
Yes,
yeah.
Still Ride. The answer to your question is yes.
Oh, that reminds me. I needed to go put the towels in the dryer.
Yes!
Oh.
Lily, guess what we did?
Oh, what'd you do?
Okay. While they were gone,
Okay.
we took the opportunity to throw out a couple of broken things. like a spatula that had a whole corner tore off and little nicky doodles in it. God.
You cleared knickknacks?
No, that was just a spatula.
Okay.
But you know what else we did? We paid $2 freaking more each towel. So we got these great towels shortly after we were married, and they were on sale at Costco, and they were $5 each. And they get fluffier like every time you wash them. They're fantastic, big, fluffy, woofy towels. And they look great still. And we brought our towels with us. And Pops has never gotten rid of a towel in his life.
So have some ratty towels found their way out?
Yes. Yes. Right. He has cut them in half to turn them into hand towels. But then they're just ratty hand towels. So when we were at Costco today, they were $7 each. But we know they're still really, really good towels. And you're gonna pay $4 or $5 a piece at Walmart anyway. And these are excellent towels. And I'm like, he says, "You think we should just get them?" Like, yeah, we should. So we got 4 each of it. We got 2. The ones we have are like this dark purpley gray, like a dusty rose but purple. So we got 4 that were dark blue, and then 4 that were like this heather gray, like a sweatpant gray. And then Pops may have grumbled about the fact that I don't want to wash my face and dry my face on some towel that may have been cleaning his butt. Because from like his shower, he's like, I can't even tell the difference between the towel. So we made sure to get different colors, so it makes sense. Hi, Blow Creators. So anyway, Mom said, but my butt's fine? Yeah, I can handle your butt.
Wow.
Anyway, so we got 8 new towels.
Welcome, Blessed Raiders. We're doing ASMR.
We are. And then
They're in the dryer.
we got rid of all of them. They're in it filled a large trash bag. I kid you not, stuffed full.
Oh, wait. ASMR? Hold on. Hun? I'm
Watch
tickling.
your mouth, we're live.
That's not ASMR. All right, ASMR. Hold on.
Calypso! Stop it!
Perfect timing for all the wrong reasons. Okay. Hun.
Calypso! What?
Damn it!
Ruined.
Hun!
What?
Absolutely ruined.
Hun.
What?
Hun.
What?
I'm tickling you.
Stop it!
There's your ASMR. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That is the opposite.
That is the opposite. That is obnoxious and loud.
Her giggle is ASMR. I'm sorry.
No, it
That's
is not.
awesome. Yes,
That's
it is.
Wrong decibel count.
I don't care. It's cathartic. It's great to hear that
Yes,
sound.
honey,
It
giggles
makes you
are
smile.
feelings, however, they are still
It
in the
makes
wrong
you
decibel.
smile. Works for me.
Okay. Yeah. So we got rid of. So they're in a big.
He actually is okay with it, by the way, hon.
Really?
He said he could donate some of them to the animal shelter.
Oh, what a wonderful idea!
Yeah, he's okay with it.
Because he didn't have to pay for it.
That's well, Dad, it's kind of 50-50. If he didn't think of it, and if he didn't if it wasn't his idea, then it's very possible that he just does not care or he doesn't like it. But this particular scenario, I think we win.
Yes. Pops was over there hollering out your name, says that he hears you, and I snapped. I'm sorry I snapped at you, Pop. I said, watch your mouth, we're live. I haven't turned on my live button in a week, so I reached over and turned it on. And then he came over. Pack Rat says he can hear you.
2
I
million
know.
raised.
Over 2 million. Like,
No, that's what it says here. I'm in the creative area. This is the Fire Lily made this one that says 2 million raised.
I did that when it happened.
I am so proud of us all for that.
It didn't take long for us to hit it.
No, it was like within 10 minutes of you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh my.
Yeah,
face
pretty
is
much
still
everyone
off.
who came in is like, "When I missed it," and I'm like, "Watch the VOD from the beginning. It won't take long."
You're right.
Right.
So you got a plot and Sakana's got a plot.
Yep.
Well, that was easy to her.
Yep.
Okay. I don't have a world thingy. I need a world thingy. Hold on. Where's the
There
button?
should be a button for a world selector at the
Yep.
spawn.
Well, there's a button. Survival. Is there anything on this? Why do I have this?
Hot-blooded jacket and sea.
Hip,
Got a fever of 103. Hey baby, do you do more than dance? Oh, that's a naughty song.
So are a lot of the songs that were popular from that time period. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of naughty songs now. They just gotten rid of all the innuendo and they just go right out and say it. I can almost respect that. Almost.
No.
Dude, what happened here?
Panic rat. I don't know.
What?
I'm gonna get in the hot tub before I go to bed, though.
Is
Are
this
you
like
still-
Explosion Canyon or something?
Are you still sure that you're at the same seed? Are you
No.
certain?
No. There's like crosses on the walls. This is... Why is... Okay. Okay, you know what? I gotta do
I
something.
teleported to
drives
Pack
me
Rat. I didn't get a new doohickey. I'm drowning. So, I'm gonna put myself in spectator mode. Oh, it was so nice to double click and see people's inventories and click and get to be in their head.
Oh, Pack is updating the lava blocks. I see. I'm just fishing
one of those
outside my
things
hive.
that I don't like about Minecraft and lava blocks is this always looks really funky when it comes down and actually hits water. So I'm trying to make it look good this time. There. Now it just looks like it flows into the water, like it should. That's so much better.
I mean, at least now when it does hit water, it turns into smooth stone and not cobble.
Yeah.
There is that.
But it then spreads out over the water, and it should work the other way around pretty much like that. If water came onto top of lava, it should like cool it down. But the other way around, lava's heavy, man. It would just go through. It wouldn't spread out as much. Lava's molten freaking rock.
Is heavy, man.
It's heavy. No, it's heavy, man. Like it would just flow.
It would flow.
Yeah, man.
Is heavy. This is so heavy.
Yeah, so anything y'all find in survival
Lily's like, moving on.
is gonna be new, because I have intentionally not flown around in creative and survival.
There's a part.
Because I intended to play.
Yeah, but this particular area is just crazy. You two need to come. You two need to come. You two need to come over here right now. Hold on. You two need to come over here right now. I'm gonna wait right here so we can make it a surprise moment.
Rainbow.
Okay, here's Fire and Lily. Hun.
I'm
Come here.
Slash TP2P
I'm here.
and then type Pack Rat's name.
I was already here. Oh, I'm spectator.
Oh, you're
I'm
in spectator?
ahead.
Okay. Look.
Yeah, I just realized.
At...
I'm like, why are you no?
Yeah, she's at the portal, or she was.
No, I'm here. I'm with you. I ported.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at these giant sheer cliffs. Naturally generated. They look like they were cut out of the world.
It does. I know. I was here when you said come here. In fact, when I teleported to you, baby, I was looking inside this box.
Yeah, she's looking in the opening over there.
Weird.
And over by the portal.
Yeah, it's right there. And I already went into some of the. When you said it was heavy, man, I was in this one over here with the columns.
The columns.
How far away is this? Oh, it's not.
Not far at all. This is like right next to the spawn.
Yeah, my house is like due north of here.
Like this right here is cool. It caught my attention. Like and at night, you just sort of saw the shadow of these little half cut out bandy spots. It was cool, man.
Oh, and in case y'all wanted to know what a water ruin looks like, I found one the other day, and I went through and I got 2 sniffer eggs.
You got 2 what?
2 sniffer eggs.
Oh, cool.
I thought you said 2 Snorlax.
No, we're not on a Pixelmon.
I was very confused.
You know, I gotta admit, if there's one person I would think would enjoy doing the Pixelmon thing, the Pixelmon server, I think that Hun should do it. She wouldn't care about the battling, but she would have so much fun collecting all those
Gotta
things.
catch them all.
She would go crazy every single time that she got a new something.
You know what? If y'all start a Pixelmon server, invite me, please. I love Pixelmon so much.
they look at her DMs, Miss Lily of the Red.
Okay.
Kinka needs your important guidance as she is more versed in this.
Oh,
You thought they said Snickers and X. And Slacks. Yeah.
Who was, hun?
What?
Who was it who got the watch?
Selthana got the watch for you.
Okay, because I feel bad. We need to tell Sultana about the watch. I got use out of it.
Oh yeah, and you got used to it.
Yeah, now it's weird
There,
not knowing the
answered.
time.
I have answered your query.
I will reach out and tell him it broke it.
What is this?
So if y'all will teleport to me, that way you can see what an underwater ruin looks like when they generate in the world.
I think I've seen these before.
Yeah, this was kind of an interesting one because it did this and then it continued all the way to here, all the way down to here.
Oh.
So it
Someone's
went
been
away.
breaking blocks here.
Yeah, that was me when I looted it. Because I needed air.
You know what you should have done?
Hmm.
Just set up a quick,
I had a door.
no, not a door. You don't have a beacon, an underwater beacon thingy?
No, Pack Rat. I had been on this server for less than 3 hours.
Say it's vanilla. She's playing survival.
I had been on the server for less than 3 hours when I found this. I didn't even have a house yet when I found this.
Oh, okay.
Survival.
Like, I just ran across it while looking for a place to put my house.
Hun, you said you don't understand. When you say survival, when you're talking about that, you did understand she was already on the server for 3 hours. Nebris would have already had, like, netherite armor at that point, okay?
Some people pace themselves, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Some people, I'm
Here's
used to
her
people who
door.
play like, I mean, wow.
Here's her door.
You look
Ignore
at
my
Vintage
pieces
Sir.
of diamond.
You go to Vintage Story, and it is so weird. You go from our base to Nebris's area, and it's just like the collective group of all those people can't keep up with Nebris. It's impossible.
Yeah.
He's
That's why I
so
was over there.
organized. I don't know how. See, I can't. Good could do that too. I can't do that. I am not as organized as those guys. I can't do that. Drives me crazy.
Do you know what?
What?
What I did? It was a couple weeks ago, and you were gone for something on the server. By the way, I'm glad you said your dad was fine with it. I really, really am glad, and I do think just like he's fine with getting the trash service now, he's not paying for it, so it's all good. So he's enjoying it. Anyway, I was sent to Nebris's house to look at to get he told me to go get he said he had 9 ebony seeds. He had 9 ebony tree seeds, and he said, and I'm like, are they on you or are they, you know? And he says, no, they're at my house. And Arcus was a little while later. He goes, did you get those seeds? He's like, no, honey, go get the seeds. And I'm like, is it okay if I go get the seeds? He's like, yeah, they're in my house. So then I'm laying there and I'm like, holy crap, where am I gonna find? Because there's just this wall, nothing marked, but he knows where everything is. I start looking, and I come across all of the tombs of all the knowledge, and I start putting them in my inventory one by one and looking at them.
Tomes.
He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because people were like, dong. There was a bing. Whoa, I'm hearing a lot of dings. Now Nihon's going, wait, what? I said, holy treasure trove of tomes, Batman. He's like, hun? I said, well, you never told me where the seeds were, so I had to just start looking. Next thing I know, 3 from the left, second chest down. 3 from the left, second chest down. I started at the far right from the bottom. And he's just like, get out of my stuff. I will have to kill you for this. I'm like, I'm not leaving here until I get every one of these opened. We need to come invest in the library of Nebris. He's like, get out of my stuff, woman. I sent you for seeds. I'm like, and I'm getting seeds of knowledge. Seeds. I stole that from someone in the chat. So it might have been Dory. Somebody in the chat's like, you're getting seeds of knowledge. I'm like, yeah, getting seeds of knowledge. That's what I'm doing.
So, honey.
Yeah.
Come see what's right by my house.
Okay.
Jump over to me again.
I was in his head.
Yeah.
So I have a bit. Where, am I still in his head? I was still in his head. He was looking at the clouds. I'm like, I didn't go anywhere. Hey, back. What's in your head?
So you were following me?
I was attached to you. I wasn't following you.
That's what I was doing when you were on King of the Ladder. Yeah.
I was in your skin. Oh, you did?
That's why I was able to take a break. I just went back and yawned and
really
stuff.
Really cool looking.
I'm feeling better now, by the way.
So this is right behind my house.
Holy. See? This is a chain thing. Oh, they attached it to a single fence post to make it have a little transition. This is one of those chain hanging deedly bobs that Kristen showed me. That was natural.
Yep.
Oh, you need to get the Fire Lily. You really need to do the updating to the lighting and stuff like that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
With the shaders.
Yeah, if you looked, I could see the sun just crossing it through this chasm.
I know, isn't that
honestly
beautiful?
Send me the shader pack again because I probably can actually support it with my computer now.
Well, you can just do the whole pack if you want.
I want to do the whole pack though. I don't like half the mods in it.
then get the pack and disable the mods you don't want.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful with the shafts of light coming through.
Isn't it?
I saw that when you had me teleport to you. This is really neat with all the... Yeah, this is what inspired me. Like I said, I'm like, oh man, how cool is that?
Yeah, I've said it before, but I am so impressed with what they did with caves in the last update. They've done it. They did such a good job.
Lily,
they actually rival TFC with caves. The only thing is, TFC would have these caves a little bit further spread out than like every 5 feet, but man, they are the epic sizes that TFC did, and I love it. They are beautiful.
Packrat?
Yeah.
Dang it, you were talking and I forgot.
Okay.
You lost track. But yeah, this is kind of what you were thinking for the one under your space, huh?
But I mean, this is very crisscrossy. Like his were very much like a single path, a little branch off path. But it was all this, and I'm like,
yeah, I figured I was gonna do like one bridge and maybe have it arc once rather than have a bunch of them when I build them by your base.
Yeah, just build this under our base, okay?
Because I don't want to make it overly complicated. I feel like this is overly complicated.
This is overly complicated.
I feel like it's a little much.
But it's pretty cool.
It's got the spirit.
Yeah. And the one that he had was also in the lush cavey spot. And so it had all of the vines hanging down too, and the flowers and
can you see my screen right now, Fire Lily?
I can pop back over. Yeah, I have both your streams up. I just need to switch tabs.
Just real quick to see what this looks like in this resource pack is really cool.
Yeah, I saw it on Honey's site.
Oh, you did?
And there's
isn't that cool?
It's
well, the streaker thing.
It's that the soul sand.
Yeah, that's very neat
unanimated.
With the little spinny ghost.
Yes, that is so cool.
But the soil or this whatever, soil is like that, only not moving. It's the was like.
So that means that if you go down deep enough in this area,
if you look at the fountain, you can see it. Fracker the fracker. Sorry.
I think you might have to wrap it up, and I play a different game for a while. Is there anything else to show us right now on here, Lily?
No, that was really it. My house, but it's just over that mountain range. That's why I was showing y'all the thing, because I was right by it.
Okay.
Did you want to show us your place?
Literally nothing fancy, but.
Then we don't have to. You want to? Okay. You sounded so excited for us. I guess.
Wow.
Well, it's a really basic house, a place to put my stuff, really, for the moment. But it exists. It does. It's across the mountain. It's a little lake area that I have my house off of. So I don't know where y'all have gone to, but.
Whoop.
Oh.
That really is just a little house.
Yeah, like I said, it was due north of where y'all were. Pretty much. Because y'all were in the cave system that's right here. Across the water, across the lake.
With the bamboo growing around it.
Yep.
Are you guys doing the bamboo growing around it to just try to keep things away from your houses?
At this point, yes, it's a creeper deterrent.
That was not a good sound from her.
Alright, you better wrap it up then, hon.
Okay.
I'll go do rustic or something like that for the wrapping up of the night.
But yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna take off too, because I need to eat.
Kinka, that's your problem. You use Papa John's.
Oh. Well, Pizza Hut also here has started using DoorDash instead of their own drivers.
Okay, that's your other problem. You use Pizza Hut. You gotta use... At the very least, you gotta use local places, because local places make better frickin' pizza.
We don't have a lot of local places here, and very few of them actually deliver.
Well, that ain't right.
We have a lot of chains.
Of all the chains,
this is true. It's also 9 p.m. pretty much for Kinko, which is
of the options. I would go with Domino's over those. I find Domino's to be the most tolerant of those pizzas.
Domino's
Papa John's
made me upset.
Papa John's, I gotta be in a mood for that.
Have you heard the story of the my pizza woes, where I ordered a pizza and they didn't have any drivers and they tell me, so I waited 4.5 hours for a pizza that never came.
4.5 hours? That's lovely. And
I know. They didn't even bother to try to call me and
they didn't have any drivers?
Nope.
But that's because they use DoorDash, right?
No, this was when they were using their own delivery.
Okay, that's even worse. That's you because not having any DoorDash drivers, I understand.
They were accepting delivery orders
without a deliverer.
Without a driver, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Right, and then Kinka was here, and Kinka called to cancel the, well, Kinka wasn't here, but Kinka called to answer the order for me, because I was trying to order other food, and they had Kinka on hold for 40 minutes to even cancel the order. Could not get the store on the phone.
Well, Domino's, it's probably easier to just do it online, though.
Well, I couldn't get hold of them online. I was trying.
Well... okay. Oh wait, it was Domino's that did the thing to you. That's right. You said that's what you just said.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's just one of those things. I mean, you can have a chain, but you can't control all the aspects of the chain. That's the Mr. Beast problem. Although the Mr. Beast problem is so much worse, but you know.
Like they've improved now. But I have learned that anytime I order online from Domino's and they tell me that the wait is at least an hour, to call them, because that usually means the wait is 3 hours.
Nice.
They can only be trusted if the wait time is less than an hour.
That's lovely.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, but barring it being Super Bowl Sunday, that should never, ever, ever happen.
Well, you're still here, huh? I thought you went to take care of Midlet.
Yeah, it was a weekday evening, too. It wasn't even like a weekend. You know?
Hun, is it okay? Hun? Okay, now she's gone. I'm so confused.
Well, honey has entered her stream, so...
Okay, good. Good. She probably was ending her stream and muted to us, and that was the last thing that she said.
Probably.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go find food now
the stupid thing about just standing here on a server, you know how much I just want to go and just start the game anew and just play for like 5 hours and then never come back again.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is one of those games. Minecraft is one of those games where you just want to go do that. It's hard to do that in live streams though, because people want to see the continuation of things. But I can't. You know, sometimes you don't want to continue.
And then I gotta go watch the video from Tango of the phase 5 of Decked Out.
Oh, is it? Well, phase 4 is the last one I saw. Is there a 5 yet?
There is 5. 5 started yesterday.
Oh. Well, so
It's
you've
running-
caught. Did you catch up to the
running
whole
until
thing?
Saturday. I did catch up. I did.
Who'd you watch for the whole thing?
I watched Etho, and then I watched Pearlescent Moon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really interesting, isn't it?
It's really interesting.
I'm absolutely amazed at how much he has done with the vanilla mechanics of Minecraft. It's insane. All that is a couple plugins. It's not even mods. It's just like changing how a hat looks, how an item looks. It's just renamed items to make them do some insane crap, man.
Well, and he's doing some stuff with the resource pack to use custom IDs to change the texture.
Right. But that's all it is. It's not any. There's no mod. There is no actual mods.
Yes, Kristen.
The dungeon runs. Yeah, and Decked Out. Yes.
Well, and I also watched a little bit of Tango's video where he was constructing Decked Out and kind of like went through it really fast.
Yeah.
To kind of see how he put it together, and oh my goodness, I can see why that took so long.
Yeah, it is. He's got such a vision for it. It's so brilliant. I want that somewhere to mess with, man.
Well, if Hermitcraft ever releases a world download.
Yeah, but I don't want that to be a world download. I want that to be a server that you could go and like compete against other people with. But the thing is other people would like min-max it and like it wouldn't be as fun. I understand it wouldn't be as fun if it's not with a bunch of your friends. I get that. But it's so well made, man. It's so well made. Oh.
Well, and apparently somebody spilled the beans in Tango's YouTube comments about how Etho was mind controlling the Ravager. So I think that's going to not be possible anymore.
Mind controlling?
Yeah, Etho was taking advantage of the Ravager AI at the entrance to the Caves of Carnage to stand on the stairs to lure them into the room adjacent so that they'd be out of his way.
Well, yeah, you just that's using the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're throwing something at him at people that is like insanely difficult to deal with. Of course, you got to work your way around it. I get that.
Right, and he found
Ravagers are just an evil thing to start people off in a dungeon. It's
and someone spilled the beans to Tango about how he was doing it, so now it's gonna get patched.
I see. Well, that's the thing about the Decked Out. He's doing such a good job. You just want to see season 3 of it. Season 1, I barely watched season 1. I did watch a little bit of it, but I only watched season 2, and season 2 is just so well refined.
I don't know if it got included in the video at the end of phase 4. Did you see the rankings?
Yeah, I think I did.
I caught it at the beginning
No, I
of the
didn't.
Phase
No, I
5 video when I
don't think I
started
did.
watching it. Because I don't think they included it with the Phase 4 stuff. I think it was done after.
I don't care about spoilers on that, but other people might care about it in this chat, so I won't ask for it now that I think about it. I was going to ask, but then I was like, wait, someone might care.
I'm just going to say it needed to be it needed to be rebalanced. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. But that's okay because it's not a competition where there's a lot on the line. It's a competition between friends that a friend built. So it's okay if it's not perfectly balanced. It's just fun. And that's cool. Everything is on the line. Okay.
They get a shiny trophy if they win. They have trophies pack.
I mean, to be fair, the main thing that they all got out of this was tons of views, and
yeah.
So
it's generated a lot of content for them.
Yes, it has, and I think that possibly might make most of them more happy than anything else. I think Etho actually does it because it's actually fun and he enjoys that type of stuff in the game. But a lot of them are like, "Wow, we're getting lots of views. Let's just keep running this."
Well, and I really like the kind of bantering between Etho and Gem. I find that really fun.
You think this surpassed the TCG from Beef? Yes, it did. It took that and ran with the idea, and it's just so much better. It's so that's one of the coolest things is in the end when it has the cards popping up at the end. that just looks so good.
It's it's a very cool mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that it's kind of leaves you in suspense when the cards drop in. It's like, am I going to get the card I want? Am I going to get a card I can afford with what I got kind of thing? And you don't know until they've loaded in. So.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I'm glad you just got to catch up on that. Kristen, I was talking about something, and I know she said that she hasn't seen it, so I had to show her one video of Ethos.
Yeah, and then I got hooked, and I'm like, okay, I need to watch the rest of this now.
It's just the way it's. I am just amazed at what you can do in vanilla when you have like the knowledge and the time and the vision.
Well, and it seems like I'm not super familiar with Magic the Gathering, right? One of my housemates is super obsessed with Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
And so apparently there's a whole extra level that you get out of the series if you're familiar with Magic.
Really?
Apparently.
Huh. Did not know that. I played Magic the Gathering when it first came out. I went through like the first 2 series, and that is it. I have not played it since then. I had a deck for so long and just played with my friend, and that's all I had. So I haven't touched that game in way too long.
Well, my housemate came in while I was watching an episode, and he's like, I recognize that card art.
Huh.
That's this type of card. And I'm like, wait, what?
So the card art relates. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to move on. It's fun talking about that.
Yeah. I'm going to go find dinner.
Yep, you have fun with that.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye. Okay, now for Minecraft number 2.